Hey, I'm drinking Treehouse's Ma. Their amber ale they've been making for years. And yeah, I poured some and I was like, yeah, I'll do a review. So it's not just a regular amber ale, it's a Treehouse Hoppy hazy beer, but then made with amber malts and all that stuff. And you can see the beautiful lacing. This is pours and creates a really, really nice creamy head. As you can see, hopefully it doesn't overflow. Perfect there. Though the beer itself looks kind of weird. If you buy like something called a hazy IPA and it looks like this, something's gone very wrong. Usually oxidized IPAs don't get this dark brown red. They get more of like a grayish amber color, and this head is just amazing. Jeez. Yeah, maybe I can get it on camera there a little bit, but it's really rich and creamy. Um, but most breweries don't want to make a murky brown beer like this, but they do a really good job with this. I've only had it like once or twice before, and wasn't really into the style. And I guess maybe I'm not now, but it's just kind of unique. I think they use some classic American hops in here, probably like Simcoe, maybe Amarillo. I don't know. And you get that it's got a lot of red berries, juicy, kind of grapey notes, but not too much caramel, just a teeny bit, and it's not very toasty, not toffee like. I'm gonna let my cat in here so it doesn't cause problems. And it's 6.8%, so it's in line with a lot of their other IPAs. Julius, Alter Ego, I guess Days is around there, and you can see the head. It has settled into this beautiful, craggy, foamy thing. And maybe this isn't quite as big and aromatic as their IPAs, but it still smells really good. They say citrus, pine, stone fruit. I don't get that much pine. Maybe some like cooked citrus. And a really nice, full, soft feel. Even more so than your average batch of Julius, I think, almost. I don't know if the caramel malts are changing the mouthfeel very much. Um, but it's not too sweet. It's probably similar sweetness to Julius. Yeah. Sort of a medium full mouthfeel. And with that beautiful head, it just adds to the creaminess and fullness of everything. And it's like not going anywhere. Like sticking around really well. If you look at the bottom, you can sort of see. You can't even really see my finger there, but you can see that it's got a little bit of a reddish, kind of pale reddish sort of tinge to it. And it has some bitterness. I think it's mainly because they're using more old-fashioned, higher alpha acid hops. Alpha acids are what kind of traditionally give bitterness to a beer. Very drinkable. Treehouse yeast profile is there, but it's not as prominent as in some of their other beers. But most hazy IPA breweries have just tried to make paler and paler and paler beers, and I've been mostly down with that, happy about that. Um, but it's fun to have this sometimes. Cricket, come in here, Cricket. That's my new cat, Cricket, and I opened the door, but he's still not having a good time. And I have this kind of unidirectional mic, so I don't even know if you can hear him meowing. Yeah, it's really good. People like amber ale is like the least sexy style. It used to be like the most popular style for 25 plus years ago. And now it's probably like the least popular style. A lot of breweries don't make any kind of amber ale. They might do an amber lager. That's probably more popular these days. But it's just like a basic beer that's easy to drink. It's a little bit hoppy, a little bit sweet and malty. But now it's just boring to people. But this is definitely not boring. And it's like masterfully done too. It just says autumn 2024, but I think this batch It's definitely less than a month old, maybe even fresher. Let's say robustly flavored and adequately bittered. It's not that bitter, and it's pretty hoppy. And it's kind of juicy, but sort of in like a sort of caramely, grape juicy berry punch. Tastes like punch, I guess. Punch with a little bit of a caramelized element to it, but juicy fruit punch. Um, Now I'm getting a little bit more of a citrusy bitterness, maybe a teeny bit of pine spiciness, and some more toastiness is coming in the finish from the malt. All this kind of counteracting a lot of the sweet characteristic I was noticing at first. But yeah, if you like sort of a fruit punchy hazy IPA, maybe try this one. Mm. Yeah, very nice. I give this like a. This is really good. This is like a 4.5 beer, plus maybe.